Hi, have you ever asked yourself what's so special about tactile laser welding and brazing in automotive industry? At least I did, so let's talk about this. But first, as a professor, allow me a small excursion. So where does it come from? So was it used all the time? No. If you look a little bit back, nearly all body-in-whites were done by resistance spot welding. I think everybody knows from TV these big spot welding pliers that go together. You see some sparks, and that's the way you do a body-in-white. It was done for a long time, but then the designer said, I don't really like it. You have some requirements for this resistance spot welding. This tools, they need some space, you need accessibility from both sides, and that means you need a certain width of the area. And if you look, for example, as for a connection from a roof to a sidewall in a car, the designer said, I want to do it, more smaller, I want to do it looking really good and nice. And so they started with laser welding, because with laser welding and brazing, you do not need to touch the workpiece. You have your optics some 100 millimeters above the workpiece. You don't need two-sided accessibility. You just access from one side. And of course, the area that you need to weld or braze it is very small. So the designers were very happy. But then the engineers had another problem, because you have to put together these two sheets, and you very often don't know the exact position, so you need to find that seam position. And that's where tactile laser brazing comes into play. Here you use the wire to really guide the optics along. So you need a very precise wire feeding device connected to a laser optics. And using that, now you can do laser brazing with speeds up to 5 meters per minute. So if you look today at nearly all middle and upper class cars, these connections, welds or brazes are done with tactile laser brazing.